Initially, I learned to cook by watching my grandmother. You weren't allowed to do anything in her kitchen because you would maybe make a mess. But when I got home from school, I would sit at the kitchen table to do my homework, and she would already be peeling potatoes and cutting vegetables and starting dinner. And I would watch her. And I got to watch her make pies too. And she even told me what proportions she used to make her pastry. And I still pretty much follow that. I took home ec in high school. I loved, junior high too. Loved home ec, loved my cooking classes. But pretty much I did not cook until I was married.
Is that how you learned to do the German dishes too? Did Nana teach you how to do those?
No.
You just had to figure it out?
I did. We used to have a Kayser Christmas party. And Adele Kayser made a really killer sauerbraten, and I asked her for the recipe. And I started from there. And I added to it and tweaked it and changed it. And then I had a cookbook that covered all of Europe. And there was a sauerbraten recipe in there. And it was very similar to Adele's, so I took from that and I took from Adele. And no, Nana Kayser would burn flour. That's how she got her gravy dark. And I didn't want to do that. So my grandmother used to brown flour in the oven to make gravy so that the gravy would be dark. But don't do that, Morgan, because if you do, the flour doesn't thicken the way it would if it wasn't toasted. Those are old-timey things, I guess, you know. And then when I got married, I had to cook. I didn't even have a cookbook. I remember wanting to make a pie on my first day off of work when we were first married. And I'm in my kitchen, and all of a sudden I realize I don't have a pastry cutter. I don't have a pie pan. I don't have a rolling pin. I walked down to the hardware store in Manor Haven and bought all those things, went home and made my first apple pie. Determination. Cooking is for fun. Cooking is trial and error. And cooking is making notes and then, evolving the recipes. That's the way I look at it.